All right. Good morning, everyone. It is 11:01 a.m. I am 1 minute late for you guys, but I'm going to wait for you guys to trickle on in. Today's topic is adjustments you can make to get the most out of your workout. So I'm going to talk about a lot of different things about the adjustments that I want you guys to do to get the most out of this program. So I have my notes. Hopefully you guys have your notes. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you guys are. Just wanted to, again, touch base with you guys. Again, this Super Trainer Launch Group is for you guys to ask me questions. What's up, Trisha? How you doing? Hey, Maddie. Hey, everyone. How y'all doing? So again, this is just for me to talk to you guys, to really give you an understanding about the program and really just get your mindset right. So you can get the most out of this program. So today we're going to keep it short and simple. I'm going to go back and talk about some things that we talked about yesterday, but I'm going to give a little bit more details on how to adjust to get the most out of this program. So first thing first, we are going to talk about the chin-up bar. Okay, now if you do not have a chin-up bar or the chin-up max, I'm going to recommend you guys to really get that, because number one, you're going to get the most out of this program if you can get a chin-up bar. There's no other way for me to teach you how to do more reps with a chin-up or a pull-up without having that bar. Your body needs to understand what it feels like for that scapula to pull all the way up. Your body needs to integrate your rhomboids, your biceps, your arms to be able to teach you how to do a proper pull-up and chin-up. So what I'm going to recommend, if you're doing 6 weeks, it'll work. If you're doing it this round, the first round without a chin-up bar, repeat this all over again, chin-up bar, because I guarantee you the results that you're going to get just from chin-ups and pull-ups and moving your own body weight is going to make you a beast. And you're going to get stronger total body strength, and you're going to have more awareness of your body as well. So that's one thing that I wanted to talk about. Get that out there in the air. So go get a chin-up bar, get a chin-up max. If you don't know what the chin-up max is, the chin-up max is the assisted chin-up bar. It comes with a band. You put your foot in, and it will help you get up there. But you coaches know what this is. So next, I want to talk about, so we've been live for about a couple minutes now. The next thing I want to talk about is the modifier, okay? Now, when it comes down to the modifier, there's no modifier for this program. If some of you guys are aware, there's no modifier for it, but during the entire program, I will give you cues if you're dying out on a push-up, if you're dying out on a pull-up, if you're dying out just doing any of the exercises. So pay attention to the cues. The cues are really important, especially when it comes to push-ups. I'm reading a lot of your messages like, hey, I'm not able to do that many push-ups. I'm dying out. If you are dying out halfway in, just, hey, drop down to your knees, modify that push-up, or you can just hold out into a high plank and just touch your shoulders, shoulder taps. But the key to doing push-ups is just understanding and progressing from there. Again, I'm going to say this now, the fit test is for a reason. The fit test really lets me know if you're able and capable of being able to do this type of program. So making sure that you have passed the fit test is really important for you, because there's a lot of push-ups in the program. Some people are already on week 2. Week 2, the first workout yesterday was, what's today? Is today Monday or Tuesday? Man, no, wait, today's Tuesday. Okay. The days are going by fast. So week 2, we're already on day 2 of week 2 with the strength and power. But if you did week 2 yesterday, the push and pull, there was a lot of push-ups and there's a lot of pull-ups in there. So you want to make sure that you're listening to the coaching cues. You are not trying to let your ego get to you. Don't let ego and weight training, that's a bad combination, because you're setting yourself up for injury. So really listen, really take the time. Even with the cast, I tell the cast all the time, drop down to your knees, hold a high plank, hold a low plank, do commandos, go from a low plank to high plank. That might be your best one, is going from a low plank to a high plank if you're not able to do push-ups, because you're also working that tricep, and that tricep is really going to help you, especially when you're getting up out of that push-up. The last thing that's going to help you with your push is your tricep. So really going into the low plank to high plank commandos will really help you. How you doing, Carlos? And howdy, Jennifer. Welcome that you guys showed up, and good afternoon to Becky. So if you guys are just trickling in, today I'm talking about how to get the most out of your workout. And earlier I already explained about making sure you have a chin-up bar or a chin-up max. That's important for this program because you're going to get the most out of it. You're going to see results from just having that bar alone. Some of you guys have done the pull exercises and you thought, oh, that was a little easy, but you didn't have a chin-up bar. You didn't have a pull-up bar. If you have one of those, I guarantee you that pull exercise is not meant to be easy. But if you have a modifier and you want to go heavier, and if you're modifying and you're doing the dumbbell pullovers, or if you're doing the bicep curls, really grab yourself a big size weight. Really grab yourself a heavier dumbbell, especially for the guys. I always recommend if you're doing any dumbbell pullovers where you have one dumbbell and it's going behind your head and you're laying on your back, that's going to activate those lats. The only way you're going to activate that lat and your rhomboid is by getting a heavy enough weight for you to be able to do that. So I recommend for the fellas, if you're doing that dumbbell pullover because you don't have a chin-up bar or a chin-up max, use a 50-pound dumbbell. Use a 40-pound dumbbell if you have that access to it. Now, ladies, if you don't have a chin-up bar or a chin-up max, use a 30-pound dumbbell, 20-pound dumbbell for those dumbbell pullovers. So I wanted to just really give you this kind of understanding of little adjustments. And so now we're talking about the modifier, about the push-ups. Really, guys, seriously. If you are having a hard time, you're breaking form, you're losing form, I want you to stop, drop down, go to your knees. I said this earlier, ego and weight training are a bad combination. I guarantee you, you will pull a muscle, you will hurt yourself if you continue to do that without being coached properly. So make sure you do that. Hey, Liz, go ahead now, girl. I want you to eat up. Make sure you leave some, no, don't leave no leftovers either. I want you to have everything, okay? Eat it all up, no leftovers. So that's those are the two things that we talked about earlier, how to get the most out of this program. Now we're going to talk a little more about the calendar because this calendar is important. The way I set it up is really hard. And the first week, a lot of you guys felt like, man, I just really beat my legs up and I'm really fatiguing out. So if you are fatiguing out, if you are doing this workout, I'm going to make a suggestion for you guys. Since you guys have this exclusive access to me, this is the opportunity for you guys so we can move it around a little bit so you can get the most out of it. So let's talk about week one. If you died out on week one and your legs were dying out, when you get to week 3, we're going to make an adjustment. So if you have your calendar in front of you, guys, please take notes, okay? I'm sorry, Karina. I'm sorry that you can't move today, but good morning or good afternoon. That's the point of this program, is to bust your ass. So if you can't move your legs right now, that's your fault, all right? Hopefully you take your recover, take your hydrate, make sure you rest. We're going to talk all about that today, Karina. So I feel bad for you because I know you're my Latin sister. So I'm going to help you, okay? Okay, señorita, I got you. But we're going to talk about week 3. Let's go on to week 3 right now. So week 1, I got a lot of messages like, yo, my legs are dying out. I can't do this. I'm linguini legs. I can't feel my legs. So when we get to week 3, your legs are still shot and you're afraid to go after it like that again. This is the adjustment that I want you to make to week 3. So on week 3, there's push and there's legs. What I want you to do, instead of doing push on week 3, I want you to do on the very first workout, I want you to do legs the very first workout on week 3, then swap it and put push right after. That way you give yourself a right amount of rest. Then you come right back in and you do the endurance and agility part, which is going to hit your legs again, but you had enough rest because now you've had 2 days of rest instead of 1 day of rest. So you can go back and do endurance and agility. And then right after that, you keep it the way it is. Keep the pull and keep the full body tempo the way it is and leave range and repair at the end of your week. So with that saying, that is the adjustment that I want you to make only if you're fatiguing out with your legs. Only and week 3, okay? Don't make any other adjustments. Now, if you haven't started the program and you know legs is one of your weakest points and you're about to tackle week 1 of 6 weeks of the work, what I want you to do is make that same adjustment in week 1. So you see in week 1, there's push and there's legs right after. I just want you to swap them. Put legs and push right after, and legs, then do legs, and then do push, and then you have a rest day, and then after that, you go right into endurance and agility, because we're going to tackle those legs as well. So I want you guys to make those adjustments if you are dying out. If you are not dying out, you're a killer just like me, and I want you to follow this calendar the way it is, okay? I wanted to make little adjustments on week 1 and week 3 for you guys. You guys have this access to me. Not everyone has this access to me. So this is a really cool thing for you guys to get the most out of it. So many push-ups, so many push-ups. You love the challenge. The challenge is tough. I mean, push-ups, just honestly, the reason why there's so many push-ups in this, because guys, that is the ultimate way to test your strength, your upper body strength. It translates. So being able to move your own body weight is important. If you're not able to move your body weight, there's no point, excuse me. That was a chair. I don't want you guys thinking crazy. So for you to get the most out of this program, you have to be able to lift your body weight. You being able to lift 100% of your body weight says a lot about you as an athlete, and even when it comes to pull-ups. So I make sure that push-ups and pull-ups are going to be in there, because those are essential movements. So to only get better, you have to go hard at it. Day 2, so week 2 is a killer. I'm getting a lot of messages. I'm seeing the results. I'm seeing so many people post me, tag me into their week 1 like results. It's insane. I'm seeing people drop 9 pounds in 1 week. I saw people drop 7 pounds. There are multiple guys and girls that are crushing this program. So really take this serious. And the only way you're going to take this serious is being in this, because I'm seeing all you guys. Hopefully you're reading this and watching this video. It's help you the most out of this program. Hey, Savannah. Hi, how you doing? Good evening, good evening, Andy. I just did a call with the UK just before this one, so that was really awesome. You guys are tough. I heard you guys love the intensity, so it's really awesome that you took the time to make this call, and hopefully you guys are really making those adjustments, okay? Your legs are gonna feel it. So if your legs are feeling it, remember those adjustments that I told you that you can make in week 3, not this week, and not week 4, and not and we haven't talked about week 4, week 5, or week 6. The only week that I'm talking about right now is week 1, week 2, and week 3. Okay, so the adjustments that I've made is for week 1 if you haven't started, and for week 3 if your legs are always fatiguing out. So I'm seeing so much. Thanks for killing my legs this morning. Hey, you killed it. You volunteered for it. You sacrificed this. I love it. I'm happy that you're here. But the feedback from the program is so amazing, guys. I don't think you realize what you guys are in, but you're in one of the most toughest programs that Beachbody has launched in a very long time. So this is really important to have, and this super trainer launch group to really coach you guys through this, to really be a part of this, because I want you to feel like you could do this. Blew my knee yesterday doing agility, modifying like a mofo. Yes, listen, if you are fatiguing out, the key is you know your body better than anybody on this planet. So if you're trying to push yourself to limits that you've never been to, I might ease into that, okay? If you haven't worked out with this type of intensities for a long time, let's ease into it. Your safety is my #1 concern. Doesn't matter about how hard you bust your ass in the gym. It's about the progression, okay? I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for progression, okay? You don't have to be great like we're busting your ass. You don't have to be on our level that we're doing right now. I just want you to work at your level, and you just take the time to build up there. You have successfully made my abs hurt with no really crunches. Yes. So let's talk about that. All right. I'm going to be really honest about core. And these are adjustments. Like when I created the program, you know, so many programs focus on sit-ups, crunches, and I don't believe in doing core, because the reason why is if you have a balanced diet, if you have a good functional training program, no matter what you do, you're going to engage your core. So you're going to go into a front squat, goblet squat. You're using your core. If you use anything away from the midline of your body, your core is being engaged. If you're doing unilateral exercises with one dumbbell and one side of your body, you're focusing on your core. So core can be integrated in any exercise that we do. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen me, my abs, but I don't do core. I haven't done core and like specifically trained my abs and isolated on it in years. Now I know there's a cardio in core. You must train your core, but to see a nice slim stomach, you do not need to do hundreds and thousands of crunches. That is not the game. Your game to get that ab to look good is staying on top of your nutrition. So your nutrition is so important. The crucible. I'm saying the Hail Mary. The crucible is tough. So the crucible, we'll get to the crucible. We'll have that conversation another day, but the crucible is really tough. The crucible is a great one, but I'm guaranteeing you guys, once you get to the endurance and agility on week 3, this shit's insane. The cardio and core, that's insane. The full body tempo in week 3, that's insane. So it helped work the acid out. Sore was going to kill you. Sore was going to after you killed me. So guys, I'm seeing some of the messages about soreness. Tomorrow we're going to talk a lot about it. I touched up on it yesterday, but tomorrow I'm going to really spend more time with just talking to you exactly about how to really get through the soreness and what you should be doing. Right now, I want to take this time to answer a few questions that some of you guys have. I'm sure some of you guys have some questions, so leave some questions right now. I'm going to answer 2 to 3 questions to really help you guys. So answer anything that you want. Right now, Maggie, hey, results are sick already. Okay, Maggie, yes, girl, yes, work it, boo, work it. So have fun with this. Really come in with a free spirit. Be willing to grind it out every single day. This program is like insanity on steroids, P90X on more steroids. It's tough. So I really want to see the most out of this. Love your leg day. Leg day was awesome. I don't have weight to lose, but I'm hoping to build lean muscle and improve my merit. Yes, Aaron, on this program, you're going to burn. You're going to build lean muscle. You're going to be more agile. Your proprioceptors are going to improve. Not only that, like you're going to notice that your cardiovascular is going to improve as well. You're going to improve on the whole aspect. So I read a message, day 2 legs was crazy. I don't know how to go up. Let me see if I could go back. Is there a way to go back? I don't know how to go back. That sucks. Wait, week 2, day 1 today, and these results are already insane. My core is coming in stronger than ever. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm really happy that you're getting the benefit out of this. I want you to be really strong. You're going to realize that you don't have to spend all day sitting doing crunches and stuff like that. You're going to get your core in this program no matter what. Even on the cardio and core section, I only chose effective core exercises that's going to help you get the most. But throughout the entire program, I sprinkle in planks, side planks. Those are still important, but we're not going to do 300-400 reps of any core exercise. I just don't believe in core like that. And that's just how, just because you're going to get it no matter what you do. Any compound lift, you're going to engage your core. Trying to read the rest of these messages. I love your laugh. Thank you, Melissa. I got a crazy one. I got the Joker laugh. Where did you find the ladies in the cast? They are, what? What you mean? So they are not human. Some of those girls are insanely fit. It's insane how crazy fit they are. The French girl, Nadege, with curly hair, she is one of my closest friends. I was so happy that I was able to get her on the program. She is just an insanely fit girl. Pernella Madame, she is just a machine. I've never seen anyone like that before. Again, fellas can learn a lot from the girls, man. I say this over and over, but we can learn so much from girls because, you know, they're not competitive like we are. And I'm not saying that females aren't competitive. I'm saying that they're not looking at the next girl and saying, oh, I'm going to lift more than you, or I'm going to grab more weight than you. Like, they stay in their lane. They know what weight works for them, and they get the most out of their workout. On set with the guys, the guys let that ego get to them. You know, the guys are like, oh, okay, all right, Tyree. Oh, okay, Manny. I'm going to go up and wait. And it kills them every single time. It kills them every time because they're competitive. So guys, learn a thing or two from the ladies. The ladies know what they're doing. And again, pay attention. What I love about females is that their mobility is way better than men. And it's because they work at a safe mark. I want you guys to start letting go of that ego. Drop the weights, man. Drop the weight and just move, but move properly. So do that and learn that from the ladies. I had to do a modified burpee yesterday with the weights because my lower back was starting to hurt a bit. Okay, so if you are doing, especially burpees are really tough, and I'm not sure if you're on week 1 or week 2, but what I would recommend is if you know that you're not great at a movement, or if you know that this movement isn't in your wheelhouse, really progress that slow. If you're jumping into this program, because we have burpees as the, I believe burpees was part of the fit test. If you're getting into this program, hopefully you were able to hit that certain amount of burpees to let you know that you were ready to get into this program. But if you don't, just really come in slow. Don't jump into this. That's how you set yourself up for injury. So week 2 is death. Week 3 is going to be insane. So if I'm feeling sore, feeling knee soreness, am I performing the moves wrong? So it depends on the movement that you're doing. You know, it depends on, Brandy, I'm sorry. It depends on what you're doing. What I would recommend is most of the time, if we are tight in our knees or if we're feeling pain in our knees, it's because we're quad dominant. We're always quad dominant, and that quad is just pulling on that knee. So what I would really recommend is working on your flexibility, stretching out your quad before you even do any of the exercises, and really, really get your glute and your hamstring to activate. Really try to find that activation, because half the time it's our quad that is tight, and that makes our knee stiff and sore and ache. So I have a medial meniscus tear. And you guys would have never known that while watching the program. And I've had this tear for a long time. And the reason why is because I was very quad dominant. So I have been working on my glutes. I've been working on my posterior. I have been working on all my weak areas. My posterior chain is your glutes, your hamstring, that back part, your lower back, your lumbar. That is your posterior chain. So really focusing on thrust, hip thrust, and working your hamstrings and activating those glutes will really help you alleviate any pain in your knee. What about walking or like a light hike on rest days? Yes, really do a light hike, because walking in a light hike will really warm up your blood, warm up the muscles, to keep your muscles, keeping that blood flow in your muscles. And then right after that, I want you to stretch, because I want you to strike when the iron's hot. Use that time to stretch and loosen up, really work on your mobility and focus on your joints. What type of carbs do I eat? So I'm a stickler on the carbs that I eat. I eat mainly seeds, but they're carbs. We wouldn't know this, but quinoa is a seed. I eat a lot of quinoa. I eat wild rice. Wild rice is a seed. I eat that a lot. Those are my 2 main carbs or seeds that I eat. I also have sweet potatoes here and there. I don't eat anything white, bleached. I just avoid it. Only on a cheat day is when I get nasty and scandalous. So yes, Susanna, I am adding more to the playlist. I have a whole new playlist already bumping for you guys. But those are the carbs that I eat, to go back to that last question. Yes, Jen, this program is in its own league. This thing is different. Is it normal for it to make you puke from pushing so hard? Yeah. I mean, that means that you hit that epoch, that excessive post-oxygen. Well, no. Yeah. That means, well, excessive post-oxygen consumption is basically you working at least in that workout, you work 15 minutes at 100%. So if you worked at 100% and you puked out your food, I'm sorry about that. But you might want to eat a little earlier, or you might want to try it. I'm not going to say recommend it fasting, but you might want to just change your eating windows, okay? Are modifier push-ups okay? Yes, they're completely okay, Julia. I talked about that a little earlier already, about how you can modify your push-ups. But guys, I want you to go back and take a listen. Your playlist makes me go really hard. I have a blast listening to 2 Chainz. Trisha, 2 Chainz is my client, which I'm actually on my way right now to go train him. I'm supposed to be training him in the next 15 minutes, so it's right down the street from me. So I just wanted to give you these adjustments that you could do. I've been doing personal training with Nike fitness models in this program way harder. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you guys please go back to the beginning. If you are coming in late, I want you to listen to the beginning of techniques that you could do to modify the calendar and also to modify this workout. I just wanted to spend a couple minutes talking to you guys and to give you a little understanding. I'll also come back and I'll answer some of your questions after I finish this live. But again, you guys are either on day 2 of week 1 or day 2 of week 2, and I'm so honored that you guys took the time to do this program. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about soreness tomorrow, okay? So I'm going to see you tomorrow. Have a great day.